Chapter 7. Rahim's Snore. Long, long ago, there lived an old man who had a big rice field, a strong horse, and a fine dog. He also had a son whose name was Rahim. Now, this boy had a snore, such as you have never heard. No sooner did he lie down in bed than he began to snore. When he snored in, the shutters flapped. What's more, the wooden spoons and baskets of the kitchen shelf came clattering down to the floor. So, the old man's house was noisier at night than in the daytime. The worst part of it was that the older the boy grew, the louder he snored. As time went by, the old man began to look ill as he could never get a good night's sleep. One day, the old man and the son were seated on the porch, drinking tea. The old man took a sip of tea and heaved a deep sigh. "What's wrong, father? Are you not well?" asked Rahim. "Yes, I'm not feeling well. Actually, I'm not getting enough sleep for a few nights," answered the old man. Rahim was aware of the fact that he snored rather loudly. He thought for a while and said, "You can't sleep soundly at night because I snore so loudly. But don't worry, father, from tonight I'll sleep somewhere else so that you can sleep with peace and warmth," said Rahim. "Hey, where would you go?" asked the old man. Just then, they heard the horse whinnying in the stable. "That's it!" cried Rahim. "The stable! Yes, I'll sleep in the stable with our horse. The horse won't mind my snores," chuckled Rahim. So, from that night onwards, Rahim started sleeping in the stable with the horse. The old man had a sound sleep and felt well. Some days later, the old man went up into the mountain to cut wood. He loaded the wood onto a cart for the horse to pull. But there was something wrong. The horse could not budge the cart an inch. "Come on," said the old man. "I have not been sleeping well for last few days, and that is why I am feeling weak," said the horse with a deep sigh. The old man unloaded half of the wood and pushed it from behind with a lot of effort. "Why? What happened, Dad?" asked Rahim with a shock when he saw his father pushing the cart. Father told his son about what the horse told him. He was sad to hear all this. Then he decided to sleep with the dog in its shed. So, from the next night onwards, he started sleeping with his dog. After some days, the old man went to the dog's shed to clean it. The dog, which had been very healthy and active, was looking no longer healthy and agile. He was skinny as a scarecrow. "Why, what happened to you, dear pet?" said the old man, who was utterly shocked to see his healthy dog in such a mess. The dog breathed a deep sigh. "How can I keep on getting healthy when I don't get any sleep in the night?" answered the dog. Rahim was silent when he came to know about the dog and his answer. Eventually, he said, "I know it's all due to my habit of snoring. I'll sleep somewhere else so that no one is disturbed." "But where would you go now?" asked the father. Rahim could not tell anything. He went away thinking, "I think frogs won't mind my snoring as they too croak during night," thought Rahim. So, that night, Rahim slept in the paddy fields on a straw matting by spreading it on the ground. He spread it beside the rice paddies and there he slept. Hundreds and hundreds of tiny frogs croaked in his ears. The next day, father went to see how Rahim had slept that night. The sight was shocking. Hundreds and hundreds of little frogs lay motionless, with their front legs pressed hard against their ears. Rahim opened his eyes and saw the scene. It seems that the frogs too could not bear Rahim's snoring and closed their ears. What should I do now? Where should I go now? Where should I sleep without disturbing anyone else? Oh, I'll burst my head, thought Rahim. Chapter 8.